Hi, friends. I have a great book to read to you this afternoon about a beautiful garden. It's called Whose Garden Is It? Let's get started. Mrs. McGee went out walking one day, and as she was cheerfully wending her way, she passed by a garden with colors so bright she never had seen such a beautiful sight. How splendid, how pleasant, how simply exquisite. This garden is perfect. But whose garden is it? Let's find out. The gardener answered, "It's as clear as can be. The garden, you see, belongs only to me. I am the owner, and everyone knows it. I am the person who plants it and grows it. See how I keep it in first-rate condition? No one can come here without my permission." The gardener bowed and allowed her to pass, then went back to weeding and seeding the grass. He grumbled to see that some lettuce was gone, and stamped on some strange bumpy lumps in the lawn. Then Mrs. McGee heard a sharp little squeak. Up popped a rabbit who started to speak. "He says it is his, but I cannot agree. If no one can come here, then what about me? I've lived my whole life here. See how I dine? He grows me my dinner. This garden is mine." "No, not so," sniffed the woodchuck from under a wall. "You eat a little, but I eat it all. I gobble each bud and each leaf and each vine. I eat the whole garden. This garden is mine." "It's mine," the bird twittered from high in a tree. "The worms in the garden were put here for me." "Not so," sighed the worm. "Why, I make the soil fine, and that's why I'm put here. This garden is mine." "It's mine," the wasp grumbled. "I've built a fine nest." "It's mine," buzzed the honeybee. "You're here, just a pest. I pollinate flowers, it's easy to see. This garden would not even be here without me." "Or me," bragged the butterfly, "begging your pardon. I too spread the pollen all over this garden." "It's mine," squeaked the squash bug. "No, mine," whined the flea. "No, mine," snapped the beetle. "It's planted for me." Not so," the snake hissed from down under a pine. "I feast on you fellows. This garden is mine." "It's mine," groaned the mole. "It's full of my furrows." "It's mine," squealed the vole. "See my bumps and my burrows." The toads and the turtles, the squirrels and hares, the chipmunks and crickets all claimed it was theirs. Look at that fancy bunny. Then Mrs. McGee heard a hum in her ear. Who was that calling her? What did she hear? "It's mine," a plant rustled. "I blossom in season. If this is a garden, then I am the reason." "No, mine," a weed whistled. A wave in the breeze. "You have to be planted. I grow where I please." "It is mine," breathed the soil. "That is perfectly clear. Nothing could grow here if I were not here. It is mine," barked the tree, "for I shelter and shade you. And as my leaves fall, year by year, I have made you." "It is mine," smiled the sun, shining down on the tree. "I bring heat, I bring light. Nothing lives without me." "Nothing lives without me. That is perfectly plain. My showers bring flowers. It's mine," cried the rain. Then Mrs. McGee heard a faint little sound. Something was murmuring under the ground, something that seemed as if she were quite near. Holding her breath, she bent over to hear it. "It is mine," the seed whispered. "Although I am small, I am the beginning, the start of it all. The others may help me, But all of them know, without me to grow from, no garden would grow. They're listening very carefully. The sun was now setting, the day growing late. The gardener called as she walked out the gate. Now wasn't my garden a fine place to visit? But still she kept wondering. Are you wondering? Pondering? Wondering? Whose garden is it? Whose garden do you think it is? I hope you get outside and enjoy the garden in your yard, or maybe in your neighbor's yard. Bye.